Hello friends, today we're going to cite this anthology. This is an example of a source, or we're going to cite a source that was inside of a container. So anthologies are really good examples of that. So let's begin, as we begin all things MLA, with the name of the person who made the thing that we read. So that would be this guy right here, Henry Louis Gates Jr. So what's interesting about this guy's name is he has this junior here. His dad's name is presumably also Henry Louis Gates. So we need to do something slightly different than we normally do with last names and first names, because that's the MLA pattern, last name, comma, first name. So we'll do, as we do always, last name, comma. In this case, we have a first and a middle. So first and middle. And one of these, another comma. Now, here is where we put the junior. It already has a period, so I'm not going to make another one. So Gates, comma, Henry Louis, comma, Jr. But the junior's at the very end. Sometimes it may happen, sometimes not. That's okay. So next thing we have to do is the source, the name of the thing that we actually read, which is inside of our container. So this one goes in quotation marks. Two of them would be nice. There we go. 1, 2. And another period. So I got a period here and a period here. Great. Author and title of source. Now, all the other elements are about the container. This, most obvious one, again, now is the title. This is the name of the container, which does go in italics. And we put whoop, a comma right there. Great. All the other elements are now going to describe this thing. So the next thing we're going to do is deal with the editors. So I want to flip through this and show you. Normally, or typically, of a lot of these anthologies, you'll have the names of the editors, the content editors, these guys right here, on the cover. If you don't have them on the cover, they will be inside here. If they're not inside there, they're going to be listed here. So you have 3 different places that you can look. So just start at the cover and work your way towards the content, and at some point you're going to come across a list of people who edited this thing. Now, if you notice, there is a lot of names here. MLA has given us an out, so we don't have to list all of the names. This is how you do it. We're dealing with the editors. Edited by, and we use the very numero uno, the very first person, which is this person, Melissa A. Goldthwait. Now, difference here is this, et al. Period, comma. Et al. Is and others in Latin, or an abbreviation for and others in Latin. You've probably used this before in your writing, etc. Same thing, et meaning and cetera meaning something else. So et al. Is the one we use here. It means and others, so we don't have to go ahead and list everyone's names and have a 7-line long works cited entry. Great. So we have editors. Now we're dealing with the edition. The editors of this edition. The edition is right there, shorter, 14th edition. Boom. Another comma. Great. Now we can deal with the publisher. We dealt with the person who made the content, the name of the content, where the content was found, the people who put that content inside of this thing, and now we have the actual makers of the physical object, the publishing company, W.W. Norton and Company, Inc. Another comma. Now, we need to know when that happened. So, in this case, as is the case with most of these kinds of anthologies, this is, again, 14th. So this thing has been published for quite a few years. It's been relatively popular. Each one of the publishing companies tends to have one of these things. So, if you notice on the last title page here, you have 14 years. You're clearly going to use the latest one, because that would correspond to the physical thing you're holding in your hands right now in the present. So, in that case, it was 2016, and then we do another comma, because we have one last bit of information to corral here, and in this case, it is, boom, the page number, or the page range, the first page number, and then the last page, of your actual text, the thing that you read. So it goes from 135 to 140, all the way down, and there's the last bit there. So we do P period 135 to 140, and now we have our last period. So there we go. There is an example of a works cited entry for an anthology or a source that was inside of a container.